Now on Coast TV News.
Keeping your car in shape and running as more cold heads our way. Senior safety. The snow and ice is dangerous for all of us, but it's an extra concern as we age. An update on the Rehoboth Beach Patrol House and Restrooms project.
We're expecting a wintry mix this weekend. I'll show you what I'm tracking coming up.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Preparing your car for the worst during a snowstorm, what you can do now to help yourself later. Good evening, I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. Snow is on the way and we've got stories aplenty to keep you warm as the cold rolls in. You're looking at a jump box here. It's an easy way to jump your car without actually needing somebody else to help you. We've talked about winterizing your home, but today we're going to talk about your car. Coast TV reporter Zakia Jennings shows us what you're going to need to stay safe on the roads when driving in the snow.
Working on tires at Meineke in Lewis. And if you don't prepare your car for the upcoming snow, your car could end up here too. Store manager John Repass says, first things first, make sure you have a clear view of the road.
So, the best thing to do in terms of staying safe on the road is going to be making sure your windshield wipers are always good and not streaking, causing any kind of lapse on the windshield, making visibility hard.
Secondly, check on those tires.
And the other thing is keeping a good eye on your tire pressure. Tire pressure is very important, making sure that you're not getting stuck on the side of the road with a flat.
Repass says keeping emergency items in your car is helpful too.
A really good thing to keep in the back of the car in the event of getting stuck on the side of the road would be maybe a good nice warm blanket, keep you toasty in the event. Also maybe a small toolkit, something that you could buy simple at like a supply store such as Walmart, Advanced Auto Parts, something like that.
Many auto shops like Meineke offer a 34-point inspection during routine maintenance. This helps you identify any issues your car may have so you can fix it quickly. With items like a jump box and a blanket in the trunk, I'll be set on the road and so will you. In Lewis, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
And now here are some quick tips to follow to protect your homes as temperatures dip. The town of Dewey Beach offering some helpful pieces of advice, especially for those empty homes. You can set your thermostat to a minimum of 55 degrees. That helps prevent pipes from freezing. Also, make sure to disconnect hoses from outside water sources and ensure all water is drained from outdoor showers. Also, consider winterizing outdoor water sources with faucet covers. For seniors across Delmarva, these wintry conditions are more than about warnings on temperature. It's also about warnings for safety. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken is live in Milford. Emma, some seniors you talked to say they've had close calls on the ice.
Charlie, I'm at the Milford Senior Center, and the director here tells me they do see quite a few slips and falls this time of year. A lot of their members are used to using walkers, and they don't realize that the wheels don't actually have good traction, especially when this snow freezes and turns to ice. The director also says that as people get older, their bodies are not able to regulate temperature as well, and even a short time outside can lead to hypothermia and frostbite. So they encourage their seniors to stay inside unless they absolutely have to go out, and if they do, make sure to have assistance with them.
Always concerned with anything that produces ice or anything like that can be a real casualty for those of us who are senior. So we sometimes we have to have assistance, or sometimes we don't want it.
The senior center was closed all last week because the roads were not safe for their members to be traveling on, and they will decide day by day next week if the conditions permit the same. Back to you guys.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's your biggest winter worry? And let's take a look at what the results say just at this moment. Right now, we've got 39% saying high heating bills, 46% though, that is the big winner right now, icy roads. You're also seeing a few votes for frozen pipes, for frostbite risk. If you haven't voted yet, and this is the first time we've run the poll today, go to coasttvnews.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We're taking a live look into Laurel, and man, it just looks cold out there. Let's check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams to get a little bit of a breakdown on this weekend's weather.
Well, Charlie, first of all, looks are not deceiving. It is cold outside, but it's going to get progressively colder over the weekend. And then next week, a totally different level of cold in place. But we got two parts. So let's handle the first part, which is the snow. Bay Health, we're looking at snow that's still on the ground right now for us throughout Dover. We're going to drop down to freezing thanks to mostly clear skies. So I want to go ahead and get to the meat of what we're talking about, the possibility of snow on Sunday. By 5:30, we're looking at possibly a half an inch of snow to a quarter of an inch of snow from Delmarva, Seaford, Georgetown to Ellendale. From 5:30 to, let's say, 8 o'clock, we're going to see Ellendale go up to perhaps 1 1/4 up to close to an inch for us in Seaford, and then we're looking at a half inch to quarter inch to a half inch along the shore. So we're watching out for just about that amount of snow, the initial push in our concern for this weekend. Now, coming up, Charlie, there's a second half to this equation that we really got to pay closer attention to, and that's next week, because get this, the wind chill is going to fall well below zero.
Paul, and it might be winter here on the coast, but that doesn't stop our coastal cities and towns from prepping for those busy summer months ahead. In Rehoboth Beach, the city is looking to build a beach patrol house and restrooms to go with it. Engineers at the meeting say that the project will be completed by May 10th. Carol Everhart is the president of the Rehoboth Beach Chamber of Commerce and says they need this patrol house.
Well, any destination must be safe. And having the beach patrol here and having them in the proper facility is very important. It's at the top of the list.
Those working on the project told commissioners they have accounted for any extra work or longer days and are still going strong for that May 10th finish. In a unanimous decision today, the Supreme Court upheld a ban on the popular sharing app TikTok. President Biden says it's up to the incoming Trump administration to enforce the ban. As NBC's Alice Barr shows us, what happens next is still up in the air.
Today, the news: 170 million American TikTok users have been fearing for months.
Feels like we're losing, a community.
As the Supreme Court chose not to save the popular video sharing app, instead upholding a federal ban set to take effect in the U.S. on Sunday because of national security concerns over TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance. The High Court citing, quote, TikTok's scale and susceptibility to foreign adversary control, together with the vast swaths of sensitive data the platform collects. But that may not be the final word. TikTok's U.S. CEO appealing directly to President-elect Trump.
I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available.
After initially opposing the app, the president-elect has signaled he would intervene.
I'm going to save TikTok.
Today, posting, quote, my decision on TikTok will be made in the not-too-distant future, but I must have time to review. His options are unclear. President Biden signed the law last spring requiring the Chinese owners to sell or shut down in this country on January 19th. Today, passing the problem along to his successor.
Well, the city doesn't name it the next president anyway, so I think it will work.
Two Biden administration officials tell NBC News that during the final hours of his presidency, the federal government will not enforce hefty fines on companies like Apple and Google that give users access to TikTok. Two administrations hoping to dodge the blame for a broadly unpopular ban. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
For lots of local businesses, TikTok has been a game changer, offering a free and easy way to promote their services. Small business owners we spoke to today in Kent County say they've relied heavily on the platform to reach customers and build community connections.
TikTok has been great because not only can you post on that platform, but the content that you make using that platform, which is really powerful because you can make such great videos with, again, little to no time invested. But then we can take that and use it on other platforms as well. So that has definitely helped, gain some attention.
And new today, Delaware Senator Chris Coons released a statement on the ban saying, in part, we must take common sense measures to protect our democracy and national security from those who wish to do us harm, end quote. New today, the inauguration for President-elect Donald Trump. It's being moved indoors due to the frigid weather. The ceremony will now take place in the Capitol Rotunda. President-elect Trump said on Truth Social that he will also hold an indoor rally at Capital One Arena on Inauguration Day, where his supporters will be able to watch the ceremony. And as we look ahead to the inauguration, police in D.C. preparing for the possibilities of protest. During Trump's inauguration in 2017, D.C. police rounded up hundreds of people in a mass arrest. The district later paid $1.6 million to settle 2 lawsuits over how officers handled the situation. And as we look ahead to Monday, the D.C. police chief says her agency's stance is this.
Violence, destruction, and unlawful behavior will not be tolerated. Offenders will face swift and decisive consequences.
D.C. police is also agreeing in the settlement to restrict the use of sting balls or explosive devices in the future. Police are now only supposed to roll them on the ground, not throw them in the air except in extreme circumstances. On Monday, January 20th, tune in to NBC's coverage of the presidential inauguration right here on Coast TV. Coverage that begins at 10 a.m. Still ahead, fire teams continue to make strides containing the deadly wildfires in California, why progress may not last that long.
And we're looking for icy conditions, even for not only just the inauguration, but everywhere. It's going to be at 23, feeling like 13 at the very least. The coldest in 40 years since, well, Ronald Reagan in 1985. And we have our own cold weather to deal with right here on Delmarva.
Dogs, dancing, and some hands-on history. There's some pretty cool things to do this weekend, so stay tuned to hear about them.
Sorry I'm late.
You have a good excuse?
Not really.
I have feelings for Emmett, but I can't tell him. Why not? He's a guy. He works on his truck. He likes barbecue. He even says attaboy when he farts.
Happy's Place, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Studio 8H, a 50-year tradition of laughter at Saturday Night Live. And this Saturday, Dave's back.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
At Imperial Granite & Quartz, we're more than countertop experts. We're experts in making your vision a reality.
With decades of experience, in-house fabrication, and a team to guide every step, you don't have to worry. Plus, all of our work is under warranty.
Because we do things right.
Come in today for your free estimate. Full slabs in stock. Imperial Granite & Quartz, under one roof with that cabinet store and Matt the Carpet Guy at the Salisbury Design Center. The perfect team for your design dreams. South Salisbury Boulevard.
Imagine having the perfect space for your loved ones, a private retreat for guests, or even an extra source of income right on your property. At Berica Homes, we specialize in building backyard cottages, in-law suites, and smaller-sized homes that blend seamlessly into your property. Whether it's for family, for guests, or for work, Berica's precision-built cottages are crafted for both functionality and efficiency. Ready to unlock the potential in your property? Visit bericahomes.com and discover the cottage that fits your needs.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Just because it's the off-season doesn't mean the fun stops along the coast. Here's Christina DeRobertis with your cool things to do.
It is another winter weekend here on the coast, but there's still lots to do. You can attend some indoor events or brave the cold and explore some nature. Tonight in Dewey Beach, Shakedown City hits the stage at the Rusty Rudder, bringing some Grateful Dead classics to life. You can dance the night away. On Saturday, step back in time at Delaware Seashore State Park. Explore the Surfmen's historic station in Rehoboth Beach and learn how the surfmen fixed their clothing back in the 19th century. Bring your ripped clothes and try to fix them like the surfmen once did. On Sunday, Dewey Beer Co. teams up with Grassroots Rescue for an adoption event. Grab a drink, support a good cause, or maybe find a new furry friend. Later on Sunday, join a guided nature walk with Friends of Prime Hook at 3:30. Meet at the Prime Hook Refuge Visitor Center for a peaceful adventure on the trails. And for all the Eagles fans, catch the Eagles vs. Rams game at the Lighthouse in Dewey Beach. Happy hour runs all day. And for some more information, check out the Cool Things to Do article on CoastTVnews.com.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
Ring in 2025 with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Right now, get 20% off materials, plus save 25% on your entire roofing project. Our expert team is dedicated to providing unmatched customer service and quality craftsmanship. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and start the year strong. So don't miss out on the 2025 savings with 20% off materials and 25% off your entire roofing project. Visit SpicerBros.com or call now to schedule your free consultation. Make Spicer Brothers your New Year's resolution because you deserve the best.
Brace yourself. Get ready, because Johnny Janosic is taking savings to a whole new level. Up to 70% off store-wide during the in-store warehouse clearance sale. Find the lowest possible prices, plus take an extra 10% off everything, including clearance items. And get no interest till 2027. Find sofas starting at just $699.95 and mattresses as low as $399.95. For limited time only at Johnny Janosic.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware is an award-winning waterfront restaurant serving fresh, local seafood. Catch 54 features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple coastal cuisine with house favorites including our signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, and our famous 54 burger. Catch 54 offers delicious, chef-inspired nightly specials, a raw bar, a Wine Spectator winning wine list and monthly wine dinners, and the best happy hour in town. Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
The New Year's sale continues at Carpet and Tile Mart. Schedule your free professional in-home measurement at carpetmart.com today and get free carpet installation with your purchase. Visit your nearest Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenter today.
You've heard my dad say, no technology replaces the personal relationships we build with each family we serve. Your stories are woven into ours. Your passions are reflected in ours. So Holloway Funeral Home is proud to offer a variety of green options that minimize the environmental impact you leave behind. From all wood construction caskets and plant-based embalming to biodegradable urns and living urns, the experts at Holloway can help you choose a memorial that honors your love of life. Holloway Funeral Home in Salisbury and Pocomoke.
Well, there are two major aspects about the weather that I want to share with you in detail. Of course, we're going to deal with the possibility of snow or the likelihood of snow on Sunday. But I'm more so concerned about Tuesday and Wednesday because of just how far we dip underneath the zero marker for our wind chill factor for next week. So first of all, our gutter helmet camera in Ocean View, we're holding at about 37 degrees right now. We'll drop down to 35 as early as 8 o'clock under mostly clear skies, relatively light winds. Current look at temperatures right now, 40 in Bethany Beach, 39 Ocean City, 35 Ocean Pines, 36 for us in Milton right now, and 38 in Seaford. We're not concerned about any wind advisories, anything like that, except along the Chesapeake Bay where we have a small craft advisory that's in effect there, but we're looking at about 25 mile per hour winds. Winds will be more of a factor going into next week. As of right now, we have high pressure clearly in control of our weather for right now, but it's going to break down rather rapidly. As we take a peek at our expectations for tomorrow, cloud cover will be commenced and we'll have temperatures in the 40s for tomorrow. That's about as mild as it's going to feel for a while because things will change dramatically. Saturday evening, we're looking at temperatures in the 30s, but Sunday morning at 6 o'clock, we're looking at rain because the temperatures will be above freezing by then. Then, as we go into, let's say, 11 o'clock mid-morning, we'll see rain mixed with the mix hitting Georgetown and Seaford, and the winds primarily pushing out of the northeast. And then we're looking at a good slice of possible freezing rain sleet covering our area by 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Then by Sunday evening, we're looking at it changing all the way over to snow. Now, the amount is not all that impressive with our latest run. We're looking at perhaps a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch in some areas and up to 1.25 inches in Allendale. So I'm not overly concerned about the snow, although snowfall is a concern. This is the big deal. The Arctic air that steps in, particularly Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Look at the wind chill factor, 5 degrees for us on Monday. Now, here's what I'm most concerned with right here. feeling like -4, -3, -2 on Tuesday morning. And hold on to your hats. This is even the worst part. We're going to drop down to -11 in Ellendale on Wednesday morning, 9 below in Georgetown, Millsboro, 8 below in Selbyville. So that's why I'm more so concerned about the cold than, let's say, the snow. So that's why we're also concerned about the possibility of of frostbite, particularly Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to be in this category of a high probability of frostbite and getting close to a very high probability by the time we get to Wednesday. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Of course, we have alert day for Sunday with the snow and going to be on high alert for Tuesday, Wednesday for that cold.
Thank you, Paul. We are nearing that frigid temperature, that snow, but California is still continuing to fight wildfires. More than 170,000 people are still under evacuation notices as firefighters battle the deadly Los Angeles blazes. There is hope teams will make gains this weekend, but the reprieve, it might not last long.
The Santa Ana winds are going to be very, very dry out there, so there's going to be probably a return of more critical fire weather conditions to the area. So we have a little respite for the next couple of days through the weekend, but then the Santa Anas do come back beginning of next week.
It could take months for fire experts and arson investigators to know how the major fires ignited. An official told CNN until probes are complete, investigators will be tight-lipped about what they find. Coming up tonight on DSN at 7 p.m., live high school wrestling with Sussex Central versus Lake Forest. Tune into the final score at 10:30 and on the DSN Plus app at 6. Stephen Decatur goes against Parkside in girls basketball. Coast TV will be right back. In just a second, we're going to now review a statewide program that helps expand access to public housing opportunities. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
Start the new year by adding value and function to your kitchen.
No cabinet tear-out needed.
With Paul Davis, skip the hassle of a full remodel and get your dream kitchen now.
We reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood and your choice of color.
That's new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
Completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, get half off labor, a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call now to beat the spring rush.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
I would never forget the picture that I have. I'm the only one that's not smiling. Even though I'm with my close friends, I felt alone. I didn't feel pretty, I didn't feel confident. When I got Invisalign, I built my confidence. It was the best investment that I could do.
Cream on the left, one more episode. Cream on the right, we crushed the whole series.
Yes! Oh, that was really good.
Oreo, stay playful.
It had been an ongoing issue with the ductboard that's underneath the home, a rancid odor, and I said, I'm calling Above and Beyond, and Braden successfully eliminated all this odor. I have no more allergies, no more runny eyes. It's all gone thanks to this air scrubber. This is why I called Above and Beyond. One of the reasons that I went with Above and Beyond Services is because I believe in this product, definitely. It's a lifesaver. I can breathe. I'm so much healthier.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
New today, Delaware's 5 public housing authorities announced that they will reopen wait lists for housing choice voucher programs and low-income public housing on February 3rd. The wait lists are for programs that allow and help low-income families, seniors, and people with disabilities access affordable housing. These programs are funded by the federal government and managed locally by organizations like Delaware State Housing Authority. Applications will be available online. To learn more about applying and the waitlist process, you can visit CoastTV.com. In health news, the CDC is calling for ramped-up testing to find human bird flu cases. It comes amid an escalating outbreak of the virus in dairy cows and poultry. Delmarva has seen cases confirmed as well. The agency says labs should accelerate testing on patients hospitalized with bird flu to within 24 hours of their admission. The new guidance applies only to patients with influenza, of which the H5N1 virus or bird flu is a subtype of. Coming up, it is one of the most recognizable homes in movie history, and now it has a new owner. How much the Home Alone house has sold for next.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
Hey Delaware, Bet Rivers and Harrington Raceway and Casino are bringing betting on football to your phone. From props and in-game betting to the spread and the money line, it's all on your phone and it's all a touchdown. Plus, right now when you sign up, you'll get a second chance bet of up to $500. So huddle up with Bet Rivers and Harrington Raceway and Casino to place your football bets on the go. Download the app today.
Uncomfortable at home? Cold floors and drafts starting to feel unbearable? DryTech specializes in transforming crawl spaces into clean, dry, and energy-efficient environments by sealing out moisture and enhancing air quality. They create a home that's healthier, more comfortable, and efficient year-round.
Say goodbye to freezing pipes, wasted energy, and discomfort. Our expert solutions provide peace of mind and long-lasting comfort for every season.
And we're here for your next crawl space project. Have you DryTech yet?
Does your home need new flooring? At Matt the Carpet Guy, we have the best carpet and LVP in stock. Don't forget to mention that LVP starts at $1.99. Oh yeah, he always says that. Cash and carry LVP started at $1.99. Okay, it's my turn. We have tons of pretty carpet options.
Sorry guys, I'm late. I couldn't find my glasses and I'm out of shirts.
Matt the Carpet Guy.
Flooring done right.
There's only one place to go for your next vehicle. IG Burton Lou's Automall Chevrolet Buick GMC. Trusted since 1908 for our expert team, massive selection, and our unbeatable prices. Together, let's drive new 2024 Chevrolet Silverados up to $12,000 off MSRP. Or lease a new Buick Encore GX from $269 a month. Visit us today. And remember,
nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats an IG Burton deal.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
One of cinema's most iconic homes has found new owners. People magazine reports the famous Home Alone house in Chicago. It's sold for $5.5 million. The home is known for its starring role in the 1990 holiday classic, but in 1921, that's when it was built, and it still retains its nostalgic charm. It has since been upgraded, though, with modern amenities. Coast TV is home for your Eagles NFL divisional round playoff action. Sunday, the Birds home at the Field in South Philly, taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Coverage begins at 2.
Well, we are covered with plenty of snow still in Laurel at this present time. 35 degrees will drop to 30 and clear skies by the 9 o'clock hour. Our umbrella winner, Teresa Smits of Milton. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration, Home Remodeling. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line. Sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead, Medalis, and Federico. Finally, here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Listen, we have the alert day for Sunday because of the snow, but man, that cold is a whole nother issue for next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So please bundle up. Be in layers. Be ready for that cold.
I see those 9s on the board, Paul. Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Inside Edition is next, and we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.